into army garrison. So these are British barracks, army barracks. Now they are vacant. Nobody is here because it is World Heritage Site under UNESCO. So it is this maintenance of the site is under UNESCO. And then, so these are now empty, and we are entering this gate, and this is called Drum House. They were Muslim, and no watches were there. So looking at the sundial, they beat drum to tell the people about prayer time. It is called Elephant Gate. Everyone had to leave his carriage outside, then walk toward the palaces as a respect towards the throne of the emperor. Only princes belonging to royal blood were permitted to enter this gate mounting on camel, horses, etc. So this is called Drum House, and this was waterproof, provided with fountain and connected with canals. So it was in front of this gate that at time of uprising, this 1857 May, all the British who were working in this fort, they were killed here by the army.
In here?
Here in front of this gate.
In front of this gate, all the British were killed?
And their bodies dumped in this water pool.
In here?
Yes. The main death.
How many?
100 people.
100 British?
Killed and dumped here.
Killed in front of these gates here?
And
they were dumped in there.
War started. War ended after 4.5 months. Delhi was captured after 4.5 months by a man called Major General John Nicholson. This man got wounded and died. So where he fell to the bullet, that place is called Nicholson Cemetery. That is one ticket. That is 1 kilometer outside this fort. So look here, 1 minute, come this side. You are taking
Thank you.
3 arches below Persian with geometrical pattern. Side designs are Mughals. Very simple carving in his straight line, Islamic. 9 arches are Hindu temple arches. It's Indo-Islamic. And then...
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So this, all the paintings were painted with gold when Shah Jahan built this fort in 1739. In the middle of 18th century, it was invaded thrice by Iranian. So they scratched the building, gold painting, and they covered, later Mughal covered it with lime plaster. So this is first layer, first invasion, second layer, second invasion, third layer, third invasion, fourth layer, telling you they're changing.
They keep on changing the painting.
Because they became deteriorating
Desecrating.
Financially. They could not paint with gold. Look, this is Christian cross. This is Christian.
Yeah.
This is Christian influence.
Christian cross.
This is Hindu. This is Mughal. This is Persian.
Hindu.
Mughal. Persian. Then Hindu. Yellowness is gold. So why
Hindu.
So why Christian? Because his grandfather Akbar, who built Agra Fort, Fatehpur Sikri, had married 3 women, 1 Hindu, 1 Muslim, 1 Christian. He gave full freedom of worship to the ladies in the Islamic palaces and was known as greatest secular ever born in the world. And this influence remained for 2 more generations. Then it vanished. Shah Jahan's own son was fundamentalist. Look at the wall, beautifully carved in floral design and was painted with gold. Why? It is combination of 5 cultures. 5 arches on the top are Mughal, 5 arches below are Persian. All the flower carving from Hindu palaces, ceiling of the arch and railing Turkish, and very simple carving Islamic. It is also proportionate. So it was painted with gold. What is the idea behind? We are moving towards the judgment court, where he used to sit to deliver judgment. So his idea was whosoever sitting there, looking toward this side, should be aware of the fact that his subject is combination of various cultures. So while announcing judgment, that man had to be careful that no one should feel offended and discriminated with his judgments. So this had been washed away, never painted by anyone. His son was fundamentalist. He ruled 50 years. So 50 rainy seasons was sufficient to wash it away. Now both sides of these lawns, there were arcaded buildings, and these were secretariat of the Mughals, removed by the British deliberately when they captured this fort, and material recycled for barracks. And this is public audience hall. Yes, yes. Every day, the monarch would sit here to meet the people. We can divide this course into three parts. First part was ceremonial part. So in that part, decorated elephant, camel, horses, army personnel were past saluting him. Second part, for hearing the appeals of the condemned people, then he acted as a supreme judge of the land to give clemency. Third part for the people who would meet him with their personal problems. So after giving them patient hearing, provide them monetary help. So sir, look, these are nine ways in front, nine arches.
9 arches.
So 9 stand for 99 names of Allah in Quran and 1008 name of Vishnu in Vishnu Sahasranam. And if you add 9 and 9 and 1008, 8 and 1 9, so 9 is holy number in Hindu and Muslim. So then, look here, these sports he took from Hindu temples. This is elephant and elephant-headed god is Hindu Ganesha, which is sacred god. And these rings are for curtains. These are copper rings. And this arch is the engaged one. This is Hindu temple arch. And this is fire, flame. This is Zoroastrian. This is Persian influence on Mughals. And then lotus flower. This is from Hindu tradition.
Yes, lotus
state
flowers,
lotus. This is birthplace of Brahma, creator of universe. Then upside down lotus. That is Islamic. In Islam, nothing is worshipped except Allah. So everything goes down. And this column is Greek. This Greek influence came with the invasion of Alexander, and they were from Turkey, and Turkey was under the Greek for long. So this is Greek influence on Turkey, and this is Assyrian, Mesopotamian. This civilization developed in Iraq, and all the countries touching Iraq were influenced, and Turkey is one of them. So this man wanted to tell you that they are very old civilization of the world. And this is Mughal arch, Hindu arch added with the flower, and this is Islamic limb. Limb is going down because in Islam everything goes down except Allah, and this is upside down lotus flower. So sir, now this is the throne of the emperor. It is like a palanquin. So this palanquin has an idea behind it, because the feudal people used to sit in the palanquin when there were no horse carriages. So he wanted to tell you that we are feudal peoples. So this is marble inlaid with lip de lucille, darkened rubies, emerald, malachite, turquoise, on the same pattern as Taj at Agra. Behind the throne you can see many birds and flowers. That is Italian work executed by an artist from Florence. That is entry door, which was sandalwood, silver plated. He would come sit under the canopy on a pot-type golden throne, flanked by two trusted men on each side, as window. This is Hindu style window, ornamental window. Behind that there is a chamber. There sit his two daughters. They were ministers. So these ladies were consulted before giving judgment. They never encouraged the daughter to marry, because would not like to share power with son-in-law. So that is entry door, which was sandalwood silver plated. He would come sit under the canopy on a court-type golden throne, flanked by two trusted men on each side. And this is Prime Minister's seat, where he would stand, submit to his fight and appeal. And when there was public term, they beat only Prime Minister. Look sir, the screen is Persian. First line Hindu, second Muslim, third Persian, then next. It tells you that India is a country of multicultural.
Multicultures. When? How long ago?
Oh, it is still multicultural.
Oh, yes. But when was this done?
It was built 370 years back. 370 years back.
And it was multicultural back then?
Yes. So, sir, this base was gilded with gold. There was a gold railing on all the three sides, so that anybody who wants to talk with the Prime Minister should keep a distance. And all the capital of the columns were gilded with gold. It was provided with this silver railing on all the three sides. Floor remained covered with carpet, and ceiling and wall covered with silk designed with gold and silver thread. And these holes were for gold and silver chandeliers. So, sir, looted by Persian in 1739, because after 100 years of the construction of this place, these Mughal Reich Roman became morally corrupt.
Yes.
So they used to bring dance with women. So looted by Persian, they could not face the Persian. Look, this mythical order provided to the arches and column, they are all kept in a straight line, provide a majestic look, calmness and light compression. Throne is so designed that while sitting on his throne, nobody could escape his sight.